I should have better audio quality now. I have a new mic, so a lot of you are going to be happy for that because my quality before was pretty awful, pretty embarrassing, pretty embarrassing actually. So today I want to talk about just a thing that I do. I don't know if other people do this, but I don't know if it's a bad habit or if it's just the way I am. Oftentimes I have to put on trades and feel them before I know if it's right or not, size-wise. So I do this constantly where I'm putting on a position, oftentimes for a swing or a position trade, and I put it on, and it's usually always, because I can be impulsive, it's usually always too big. And then I have to sit with it overnight for one day and think, oh shit, this is not good. This is too big, I'm not comfortable. Or usually like within an hour during the day, it registers and I think, ooh, this is too much. This doesn't feel like what I want to do, or I need to cut down more. And that's usually, oftentimes you'll see me in there just sometimes 10 minutes later, just cutting the position down by 30% or 40%. And I feel like I do that all the time. And it's not always not always with an intraday trade, but with overnight trades. So that's just a funny thing that I need to feel that risk and have it sink into my system at some level more than at first blush. The other thing I want to talk about today was a new idea I had. I think it's pretty cool. My wife came up with it actually. So I'm not going to do a paid group anymore because realistically, I'm not necessarily trying to make money on it. I just don't want to do things for free because I'm very busy, and then it's not really a good exchange of value. And I don't want to be beholden to putting out content and doing things. So my wife thought of a good idea, and I'm really curious what people think. I already have a page on my website. So go to tradinglifepodcast.com, and there's something called a membership questionnaire or mentorship questionnaire. And basically the idea is I'm going to try to keep them to 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of these live podcasts where I have questions on there to get to know you a little bit. Like, what size is your account? It's not to be nosy. And I don't even think you have to leave your full name, just your first name. And I'll get to the details, but I just want to get to know each person who fills it out and kind of what they're doing and what their style is so I could assist them better, or our call could go better. And what you're signing up for, totally free to you, is just a chat with me on whatever you want to talk about. And it could be solving one of your big issues or something you're struggling with, or personal questions about the market, whatever you want. And then what's going to happen is when you fill out that questionnaire, you and I will get into contact on maybe WhatsApp, or we'll just share some quick back and forths, and then we'll do a live podcast. Not live, but we'll do a podcast like this. And it'll be you talking on there with me. And we'll go after whatever you want to go after. Solve your problem that you have, or at least dig into it for 20 minutes the best that we can and see if we can make some movement. And in return for me doing that for you, I may choose, not all of them, but maybe all of them, maybe some of them, I don't really know yet, to just post the conversation that we had in Spotify for everyone to listen to. So it's kind of almost like a little reality show in a way, where I think others might really benefit from hearing real problems or successes or observations, whatever it is, from all kinds of different people with different styles that are willing to do this. So, and when you're sharing, your voice is on there, but no one's going to know who you are. We're not talking about nitty-gritty personal details. We're just sharing the conversation. We don't even need to use your name. So there's a little disclaimer thing to fill out so everyone's kind of on board with how it works. And I think that'd be cool because I'm still going to talk when I want to talk, and I'm going to bring on some people. I think I'm going to have Brent on, who he coaches traders, Brent Nord, and I've known him for 25 years. So I'm going to have him on, and not that long, maybe 20 years actually. I've been trading for almost 25 now. But I want to have him on and do an interview, and I have another guy that I know that I might have on and go a little bit of that route at times. But I think this is really cool because there's people from all over the globe who listen, and they trade all different products, different time frames, and I think we can really learn from, especially with problems and difficulties and struggles, and kind of how other people are thinking and how I'm thinking, and it's going to dig up a lot of cool stuff. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go from there and see how it works. So go on the website and fill out that short questionnaire if you're interested in being a candidate to do this. And then I don't know how often, probably not more than once a week, maybe every couple weeks. maybe once a month. I'm not really sure. It depends how many people I get and how successful the reception is, the people wanting to do this, and how much I enjoy doing it. It's just a fun experiment. So we'll start with that. And that's all for today.